Tony, you've had the week off now to get ready for the second semi. Do you feel ready to go?
Yeah, I think so. We've certainly, a few guys had some sore spots after the Peel game, but having the week off, we gave them the weekend off. I feel they're all pretty refreshed and pretty keen to play a game of footy this weekend.
You've been the dominant team all season. I mean, it's been an enjoyable season, I'm sure, for you as a coach to end up 4 games on top of the ladder and have that top spot sewn up for quite a while.
Yeah, it has been good. It's certainly a fantastic group who have come through our Colts program, and they certainly love to win, and that's what I admire about them as a whole unit. And yeah, it has been a good season to finish 4 games clear, but our job's only half done now, and we sort of need to hopefully turn that into some finals form and get the result in the next couple of weeks.
Tough part for you now is trying to get probably 30 odd players down to 22 for Sunday's game, and there'll probably be some tough decisions to make. But when you've got guys like, I guess, Arsu and Loreno and Zach Strom and Dragovic and these type of guys are all come back from finishing the season in the league side, I guess they're natural selections.
Yeah, it is certainly going to be tough, and I've actually said to the players that 31 can't go into 23, and I sort of explained to them that I'll pick the best 23 players based on form and what we need to win a game of footy. So it's one thing I always say, it's not personal. I've got a job to do to pick the best team, and I'm sure all those guys that are in that league game will be part of that. But certainly got some headaches ahead tonight at the selection table.
It must be good for you as a coach to know that you've got, as a reserves coach, you've got a lot of guys that are proven league footballers, and guys like Magumba and Dylan Ross and these type of guys have played a lot of league footy, and you've got guys that can play league footy. So you've got a good mix of guys that have done it before and guys that probably will do it from next year onwards.
Yeah, certainly. There is, as you said, a really good blend, and I can't fault the senior guys like Rossi and Gumby when they come back and the way they've led the side. So certainly is a good mix, and there's a real good excitement from the young guys. So looking forward to them all coming together on the weekend.
How is Paul Magumba? It'll be his last season. I'm sure he's very keen to lead this group to a premiership to finish off his career.
Yeah, he is very keen, and I don't mind saying he's going to be captain for the final series. And yeah, I've known Paul for a long time, and he's certainly very keen to finish on a good note. So hopefully he can lead from the front.
Everyone knows the exciting things he's done over his career, but does it go a little bit unrecognised just how good of a clubman he's been over the last 10 plus years?
Yeah, it probably does. I think maybe from outside, but from with inside here, the walls of our footy club is just fantastic. I remember in 2009 under John Dimmer, some of the 1%ers that he did in the grand final, which people don't see, are just fantastic. And that sort of stuff just really, just makes us a better side, and people just lift from seeing him do all his tackling and chasing and competing in the forward line.
Your midfield brigade with Josh Branchy coming back to be the ruckman, then you've got Colica and Buick and Brendan Verry and these type of guys, Loreno to come back in. It's almost a league midfield that you've got to work with. Yeah,
it's fantastic. It's pretty exciting. I've coached these guys for quite a while, and they just love to compete. They don't care who wins the ball. They're prepared to, play their role, and certainly those guys you mentioned are just fantastic South Fremantle boys. So looking forward to seeing them on the weekend.
Down back as well, Dylan Ross and Chris Luff and the Carter boys and Jason Mascos and Mitch Banks and these type of guys as well. Again, that could be the sort of backline for the league side from next year onwards as well. So I don't think you'd expect to get too many goals kicked against you.
Yeah, I think we've had the least points scored against for the season. So, and those guys have just been fantastic. And there's been weeks when we've picked the side and we have a look and we go, wow, what a backline, and it's the future of the footy club, and certainly looking forward to seeing them, in the weeks ahead.
Play Subiaco on Sunday. Did you have a look at them against Swan District?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, last weekend.
They've been obviously the dominant league side, and their reserves played in the grand final last year, and they've been sort of second or third behind you this year. What are you expecting from them? On Sunday they had, I think, 4 premiership players from last year, so there's certainly not going to be any pushovers.
No, they're a good side. They're very well drilled, similar to their league side. Quite strong players, and they just hung in there on the weekend and just sort of took their chances when they came, and they were the better team I thought, on the day. But we have beaten them a couple of times this year, but we're certainly, under no illusions that we've got to put our best foot forward this week to get across the line again.
You happy with the setup where you've had the bye over the first week, and if you win on Sunday you get another week, or would you prefer another game in there somewhere to get some, I guess, gelling between the side with some players coming back from the league team?
No, I'm comfortable with it. If we win, I'd rather winning form's good form, and I think having a week off's a mindset. If you prepare well and your attitude's right, doesn't matter whether you play or you don't play. I don't mind having another week off and going straight to the grand final.
Just finally, you won the flag 2 years ago, and now you're certainly the favourites again. Things are going pretty well in terms of your coaching. Yeah,
I enjoy it. I enjoy the development side, and I'm a very loyal, passionate South Freo man, so I really love being involved, and the group I got are just fantastic. So I really enjoy the role, and hopefully do it for years to come.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Thanks, mate. Thanks.